Best friend, hello. Hello, chat. Hello. How are we? I think it's Skelly time again. I think it's Skelly time again. Let's have a look at what I'm doing. I'm quite sleepy also, so I might be a bit out of it, but we're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going. Let's see what this looks like with the grayscale. Fix that so that you can see her. I need to do something about the colours as well. It's much too evenly blue. I did not mean to move that layer. The knee needs to have a bit more light on it as well. The bones, they don't read so good. That's not so bad now. That helped it for sure. I want a color layer on the top, I think. Again, I'm starting to like duplicate layers and just go like boop, 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 more detail on the top. Color. I think I want a little bit of green. I think I want a bit of green. I'm gonna move my tool property around so as I can get. Ooh, that's too green. That's too green, but then again, let's just like slap everywhere. Or can I do it with a... Actually, hang on. I don't really want it to apply to the whole thing. I mostly want it on her. I mostly want it on her, so... Ooh. I don't know. That's kind of cool. Uh-oh. 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 That's kind of cool. Not that much. Not that much, but like... This, maybe. Not... No, hang on. The green affects the value so much. It's so aggravating. If I make the background green, what does that look like? I kind of want to see it next to solid black. Nuclear green. Oh no, what happened there? That looked cool. No, put it back. Put it back. I know that's still in the value down and that bothers me. I know that, yeah. Let's see, that like completely deep fries it, which I don't want, but I need to soften it off there and then just have it below that on the curve. So like this maybe. No, I click the, if I click the button it makes it go back to how it was. Let's try that, and I want to see what solid black looks like on top of that. Like this. You want to see what that looks like on the top. I kind of think the green looks cooler. It gives it more color variation in a interesting way. Like more interesting. That looks. It's still got that like block fill, but it brings the rest of the big heavy shadows together a bit more. They kind of look like they relate to each other more now. Between all of those. And it could still do with more. Oh, what if I do this green on the top? This is gonna absolutely murderize it, but if I do that a little bit this way, that is way too yellow green. That's super ugly. Super ugly. Here we go. I was thinking like this, but I don't know if it will work. I need variation in it so that towards the brightest colors, I guess, turns into something. That could be where there's more green, but I could also do that with the tone curve that I've already set up in the green. In the little green maneuver that I've inputted. Is it input or inputted? It's not inputted, is it? That's silly. Inputted. That's making it look more shiny. The little specular highlights, not great. Let's have another look. I'm getting real fussy about these colors now. Yeah, okay, what if we have like a little peak by there, or is that not gonna do it? No. I like spiking it in a certain part of the tone curve. Let's turn in it. Okay, let's turn in it red. And I don't like that. That's like way too extreme. I think I'm gonna start overpainting it. I've had enough of these layers. I'm gonna leave that colour how it is, and I'm gonna start overpainting on top because I'm pretty sure I like that. I'm pretty sure I like that. So like whatever, we're gonna overpaint, chat. I've had enough. Had enough overpaint time. At least in some spots. Oh, I know what I wanted to do. I want to get in here with the like warping the shadows around to fit the fabric and messing with it a bit. Like inside of those shadows, like here, so to give it more form, because it is such a heavy shadow that it has just blasted it completely away. Oh, there was some more underneath as well that needed shadow, like on there. You can see little bits of the ribcage through there that I haven't quite finished working on. That need to be finished. I don't know. There's little crinkles around here and stuff, look. I'm trying to sneak some of that in here. Or can I swing it into the blue actually? Because it would still have that blue bounce on it. Anyway, as it's swinging in down here. Pull more of that shadow color in here on that edge. I've already got it enough on that, I think. Like it's fine. I'll just pull more of that shadow around. I think a lot of this is just rendering now as well. I'll zoom that in a bit so we can see it. There we go. Kind of making me want to paint, but I want to fight with my VTuber more. You kind of were painting it though, right? Because it's got like the soft edges going on. Oh, gradient paint. I don't know if you'd count it as painting, but it's what makes me think of. What kind of brush were you doing that with? Were you using painty brushes or airbrush? Oh, that's gonna go everywhere there. Right. Slightly, huh? I'm gonna end up going over some of the lines here, but I think I'm okay with that. I think I'm alright with that. If I really need them, I can paint them back in. Airbrush, baby! Hell yeah. This I might be leaning into too many values with. I keep doing that. I'm not sure how I'm gonna go towards the line edges here with that bright white. Maybe I could shimmy it a bit heavier. I could do that and like, well, I guess I want like bloom out into the shadow actually to like that way. Can I airbrush that in, or is it gonna look terrible? Let's find out. Let's find out. Like, that is what I was gonna do. Swing it in just through the edge. It kind of obscures everything though. See, I can do. Let's get the soft one. It's a bit easier to use. I was gonna do that, so it's like popping through into that. Yeah, and like by ear too, so it's like out that way. I don't think it's popping out enough. I'm probably, yeah, you know what, probably on the butt too. Probably on the butt down here. Oops. Flipping the canvas. Probably on the butt too. Wonder how much I can overpaint this and like cheese it with these shadows that are behind. I'm curious about those and if I can push them further. Because that could be heavier around here. Could be heavier. And there's some bits on the leg bones that I could make stronger as well. One of my IRL friends I haven't talked to in a long time asked me why clown? Sincerely don't know how to answer that. Because you like clown. Funny little clown. Non-offensive. Well, kind of. Kind of. I was going to say non-confrontational, but some people are scared of clowns, so I'm not sure. Maybe not. Maybe not. I don't know. Why clown? It's a good question to ask yourself, chat. Why clown? Why clown? Why feel need to clown? I need to make that horn behind there more apparent as well. You can kind of see it if I do that. Kind of. No, it needs more like light grey on it, and then I will paint that blue back on the top. Paint the blue back on the top. I'm excited to be done with this because it's kind of getting there now. I mean, I know why clown, but like, how to explain that to a non-internet person? You can just say they're cute. A lot of cool design options with a clown. You can really go for it if you wanna be a clown. Nobody puts like restrictions on clowns. If it's a clown, you know it's gonna look wacky, and it's fun. You got the clown pass, you know. You got the clown pass. Oh, I forgot to like meme and like flip out about Matey using the card, pulling out the card when he doesn't technically have the card. I was gonna meme on that, I forgot. I'm gonna have to soften out these lines in some places. Oh, I was gonna fix it teeth, wasn't I? Because they look funny. They need evening out a bit more. They should be bigger. I always mess up on the teeth because they're way too like nibbly and stuff. Oh, and this little shadow down that way. Actually, that was the thing. Across there. Does that work? Yeah, that's better. That's better. It's annoying me. It's okay, get mad later. Remind me, I'll go off on like a tirade for the memes. I'll go on a meme tirade. Oh, I've got the twitchies now. I'm getting excited because I'm nearly done. I could keep painting this for a long time, but no more. No more. I think this edge once. Some of these shadow edges I did not soften out. Just like a wish wash along there. I won't. Soften. Oh yeah, and in this. Since I didn't blur it, I'll just go around and like. Yeah. Got a bad case of the doot doots today as well. Like Pingu, doot doot. Oh no, newt, he says. Newt. I have not seen a newt this year. Unrelated. Unrelated. I've not seen a newt this year. I haven't been to many ponds though. Saw a big fish in one the other week, but I did not see any newts. I will have to take more pictures of the critters that I see so that I can post them. Is that helping? That helping? I kind of washed this out. This way, just not that bottom piece where I just did it. The feet want more. I feel like they're going too grey. They're too greyed out down that way. Cherry, do you have any advice for like just going insane and making your thing happen? Because I'm being a weenie again, and it's getting on my nerves. I'm being a weenie about it. Good morning, hello dog. What's going on? How are we doing? Okay, you know what? Let me just go in like this, but that way, because it's there's too many like blocky chunks of weird shading that I did over here, and it's starting to look like ass. Need some bullying? Yeah, please. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. It would help, I think. I'm like, how do I think my way around not thinking and just making stuff, you know? How to turn brain off. Let's make a chart about it. Let's think about this in the opposite way of what I'm trying to achieve. Genius. That looks better. That looks better. I don't mind it being a little bit, like, chunky. Just trying to do that on the skull. These teeth still look funny. These teeth still look funny. Biggest motivator for me doing my comic is I want it to be done. I can see the end and I want to show it to people once it's done. When I couldn't see the end, it was demoralizing. So I guess I'm to the point where I can see that I can start it. Like it's not quite there yet. I still want to edit it a bit before I start, but I can see it getting close to where I'm gonna start it, and that's aggravating me because I'm like, just do it then. Go on. Go on, coward. That is the thing that is true. Okay, I do not like this very, very bright edge being that consistently light all the way around, so I need to calm it. Calm it down. Some of these I could like go and crunch out more. I could spend more time on it too, but like whatever. Whatever, Minga. See down here, that can wish wash a bit. Reworking things, and I'm genuinely excited for my comic again. Yay, that's good. I'm so excited for Zazzle. I can't wait. Oh no, I already read that one. I thought a new one looped. Starting to click. Yep. It's starting to click. Okay, I need a bit more on these two because they're not picking up neither. Hey, Baban is just not doing the comic. Yep, that's the one. I want to draw my blobos. I want to draw my blobos. Oh, that little scratchy bit needs fixed. Look, I forgot about that. Let's fix. Oh, and this needs to be like, yeah, this needs to be blue around here because I missed that. That's supposed to be the edge of the fire. Is it goop or is it fire? Who knows? Maybe both, maybe neither. I do hurts. I have a huge text file she wrote that I need to roast and send back. You don't have to. I would appreciate it if you did, if you did, but I don't have to. You're not holding me up or anything. I'm still going. I'm not like waiting. Hello, Baban. Hello. How are we? What's going on? What's going on? How are we doing? I'm gonna do it. Oh, jeez. Be really mean, Cherry. Be really mean about it. Be mean. Don't want to bully. So it seems I need to be bullied. Yeah. I do need to be bullied. Just like take the piss and be mean. I'll do it eventually. Something will piss me off enough. Leaving notes as I go. Oh boy. I am curious if there's like anything that you think is gonna happen that then doesn't actually, or like if you read it and you're like, oh, this is making me think that this is gonna happen, because I don't want it to be like frustrating to read. Like I don't care if you figure out what's going on. That's fine. That's like not a problem, but I'm worried there's anything that's like misleading and is gonna make it frustrating, mainly. Piss you off? You want me to piss you off? Yeah. Yeah, go on. Go on, be mean. Be mean. I'm yet to come up with anything meaner than I'm gonna start and finish my comic before you, Cherry. That was the meanest thing I came up with to, like, motivation bully Cherry. Some of my notes are like, this is what I'm expecting to see. Ah, okay. That's helpful. I want to know that I'm, like, flagging things properly, if that makes sense. Signposting, that's the word. I want to know that I'm signposting stuff properly. Set it up, but don't be too obvious. Still have to pay it off, but not like that, yeah. Do 500 plus pages as Azel. I'm about to piss all 500 away and start over. I'll do 500 more before you start. Yeah, see, that's mean. That's what I need. I want to have 500 pages of my stupid comic. I wonder how far along 500 pages would be into it, actually. I wonder. I'm trying to isolate where this bright white is also, like right in the corners. So true. So true, Queen. Chop, chop, chop. Chop, chop. Cutting it down. I'm gonna try and I'm gonna blast this. I'm gonna try and finish this today, actually. I want to go back to that Poochie that I was drawing. Mine is like 200 pages, and it would be done before one page of sci-fi horror comes out. Yep. Yup. It probably will. I am excited also to see yours, Doug. I think it's going to be cool. Said you weren't going to color it, right? Should I make this like wobbly onto here? Would that look cool if it like distorts behind her? I don't think I've got, no, you know what? No, I don't have the patience for that too. I don't need to distort things as well. This is already hell. No. What if everything directly behind her is in 5-point perspective, I say? Like, she's got the thing going on, like a black hole where it warps the light. What is this bit of crunch? That's horrible. Let's get rid of that. Oh, I think some of it's escaped from, yeah, some of it's escaped from someone. Back. Over that way. Purely black and white, other than chapter covers. That's gonna look good. Is that better? These like the little niblets in the fabric. Bro, the little niblets in the fabric, that's what does it. That's what really catches the flavor. Where you get the crinkles in the corner and like the weight on them if they kind of pucker like that. The puckers, that's it. The puckers of the waffles, you know? That's where the flavor catches. I shouldn't just sit and nibble at the fabric, actually, because I don't want to noodle it out that much. I don't want to noodle it that much. Down here, I think, could do with... or could it? Am I just wanting to render, actually? No. Maybe not. Maybe not. Are you going to do the same kind of colouring style, then, for the covers? Is what you were doing? Hey, I can do the noise today. There we go. Oh, okay, that's better, where it's got the big creases. I think that's what was bothering me. Yeah. I don't know, probably. Taking a fat rip. Hello, Cal. Yeah. That's the one. Don't drink the blub 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 water, chat. Don't do it. Yes, oh, this, yeah, you know what? Crinkles. I did not add the crinkles into these bits. Play them up. Baban XX is straight edge. I've got like a big, what is it? It's a big thermos thing. It's like the length of my forearm though. It's very big. And I like to walk around with it. And the locals, one of the locals was like, "Oh, are you day drinking?" Day drinking with that? Because it's huge. I'm too classy for the old brown paper bag. I was gonna say day drinking out of a Stanley cup, but it's not a Stanley cup. I'm not that bad. I'm not that bad. Not that far gone. Oh yeah, that's better. That's better. That's better if I wash those bits in. That is better. I think I am just poking at details now, actually, with the overpaint. Is there really much else that I want to do? Or am I just tired of it? That improved that. That improved that. Making it later. I'm getting the impression that I should leave it alone for a bit and come back to it, but I can sit here and render. Like, I think that's why I'm leaning into wanting to render it. But that's not a good idea. That's gonna make it look terrible, most likely. Because I'm gonna tend towards whatever it is that is not a problem and render it out to avoid it, or because I'm not aware of what the problem is yet. The problem's your ass. Problems your fucking ass. That doesn't want to be that kind of value. This would look really cool in acrylics, I think. I haven't looked at Jackson's stream in a while. He does really good at the acrylics but digital kind of flavor. Just got the colors down. I forget who the artists he likes are, because they're not really my kind of jam, but they do that kind of painting. I forget the names of them. I don't think I've seen him stream for a while where I've been reading people. Okay, this does need to adjust because that shadow has moved this way. My part of having rats again is if you wear a hoodie, they snuggle in the hood on your back. Aww! That's so cute. Do they sit in the hoodie pockets as well? I've never had a small rodent. I've only ever had cats. Right, I can have a little bit of that along here. That looks better already. That looks better already. Good. Yeah, aw. I've seen people do it with kittens too. With the dinky. It's small enough to fit. So have a bit more on top of there. Pop that out. Picking up weird. Just where I'm pulling it around, but probably. Oh yeah, no, it's fine. I don't want that too obvious because it's supposed to have all the leg meat volume in front of it. Leg meat. Oh yeah, look, here we go. This is what I'm trying to do, where it all kind of like concentrates. Like, all the light concentrates and then it goes out that way. Like that. So I wouldn't do it too much around there. I was thinking kind of in the middle or like there on the hip fat roll would look cool. Hip fat roll. Older ones for sure, but the younger ones get antsy. I want to explore. Aww. Fam used to have chinchillas, but they kind of kept to themselves. Not to be disturbed. No, that would look stupid, right? That would look stupid. That would look stupid. I was kind of going for it by there too, because that would catch and then pop out. Oh, this hand needs more doing. I could go with just overpainting a lot of this in here because I'm kind of not feeling jumping around in the layers. 89 little paws can type on screens and stuff. Aww. Will they play games on a screen like how cats will go after them? There's something moving on the screen. Are their hands like raccoon hands, where they're very people-ish? I like the creepy little raccoon hands. I don't think we have anything over here that's got little hands like that. Hedgehogs don't really. Do you get wild hedgehogs, actually? Oh no, I felt like that was just a thing over here. Eyes are too bad to see, so I have no idea. Little pink 2 + 1 1 1 grabby hands, but not thumbs. Oh. Funny. Oh, I should do the shine on what's going on down here, shouldn't I? And I wanted to do more cutting. Like this way, I think. If I can cheese it, then I will. It's not going to be a huge pain in the ass to fit that behind there as well, where that is, like, on top of all that. Probably. America has no hedgehogs. Oh, you ain't got hedgehogs and you ain't got black currants. How do you cope? How do you cope? The black currant thing is crazy. Everything has black currant over here. That's like the default flavor. Okay, here we go. I can just start slapping that on top of you. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Really dark joke, but oh, you can text me if it's that bad. If it's not okay. The default flavor there is white grape and pear. See, that sounds pretty good. I like the Welch's grape juice. White grape and pear, that's pretty nice. I thought it was purple, blue, and cherry. Blue raspberry. I heard that black raspberries are a thing out there, actually. I've never seen one here. I don't know if we get those or if they're an American thing. Like, in the wild. I mean... Oh, that looks better. That looks better with our little swoop. I'm kind of not sure about this blue down here where it's turned that color either, because I dropped something and then dragged it that way. Blue raspberry is just to differentiate it from cherry. Oh, I see. Why not just make it pink? But chili never actually has raspberries in it either. It's just corn syrup and colorant, yeah. I think I've mentioned it before, but what they have as the strawberry flavoring for things is based on wild strawberries, which taste different to all the other big chunky cultivated ones. So when I go and eat wild strawberries, they taste like Haribos. They're like little sweeties and they're really nice. If you haven't had wild strawberries, you are missing out. They're very like perfumey. Very nice. Pink is strawberry or watermelon? Oh yeah, you guys have watermelon flavor. We don't get that. We don't get watermelon or grape flavor or anything, really. You get grape juice, but you don't get grape flavored things. Ooh. I don't think I've done too bad on the gradient down here, but maybe these little highlights are heavy in some places. Maybe this is heavy and could do with fading out a bit. If I go over them, I might have took the highlight too far over. Let's do the rest of the gutters. Let's draw the rest of the gutters. Hey, fake grape flavor. It tastes like medicine to me. It tastes like cough syrup. I don't know if that's what they flavor cough syrup with over here, but that's what the grape flavor tastes like. I think I had grape flavored, was it saltwater taffy? It's like chewy, kind of fudgy, but weird colors. And that wasn't so bad, but it did taste like medicine. Okay, I want to leave that bit light, and then that goes there. Wait, did it take a fake cherry flavor, the cough medicine over there? Oh, I guess you're not allowed to say cough medicine in the chat because it blocked that one out. Okay. Cough medicine, no word. Got it. Okay. Elementary school, the houses by the schoolyard. This woman grew grapes on a fence. Teachers were convinced we were bad for eating them, even though she said it's for us. Oh, that's really cute. Also, that's adorable. Probably because of lean, yeah. That's so cute. I want to be like that lady. I want to be like that lady. That's cool. I will have to do the ones and things this side. It's gonna add some down here, but I might. You know what? I'm making this like super cheese also because I'm just like pointing it that way, and that's like a really obvious. It's a really obvious compositional thing to just literally put an arrow in the direction that you're supposed to be looking. It's like mega lazy. It works. It works, but it is lazy. Lazy cheese. Works good in character designs too. It is ridiculous. I was thinking of lean-to. We're not sharing recipes, YouTube. It's fine. Calm down. It's just weird because you can just say lean. Yeah. How's that looking? How's that looking? I think I've done good on this bit. There was a specific thing I was trying to do with the values. I might hand that up more actually. I like that. I like that. I want the nice triangle contrast going on. And around there, actually. Flip that around to a squish. I love that bit of squish that you get on legs. Up here, like, wee. It's very pretty. Is that bright enough now? A little bit more. Oh, there we go. Yeah, some of this is like too grayed out and dull. Bothering me. So I think medieval or almost Renaissance painting with Jesus and everyone is holding sticks up that point at him. Reminded me of that with the arrows. Oh. Tell me if you remember which one it is. I would like to see. I don't like where this is kind of, you see that down there where this is like disappearing. No good. That's fine. Oh, you know what it is? You know what it is? It's making it worse. It's where I don't have the line around the edge any kind of dulled down. It's just bright. It is Kiss of Judas, apparently. Let me go look that one up. Let me go see. Oh, did you bloop it in the thing? Did you bloop it in the thing? Let me see. Let me take a look. Or is that someone else? Oh, no. Oh. Oh, yeah, you're right. They're like radial, almost. Let me show the chat. Let's show the chat. Let me not lose Twitch, actually. There we go. I will paste it in somewhere. There we go. That one. Chat. That one. That's interesting. I was expecting like pointing at kind of that way. Am I in the wrong layer for this? Oh no, it's a wrong pen. Okay, I was expecting pointing like that, not kind of like, that's interesting. But yeah, that kind of thing. The most aggressive lead lines, yeah. Mm-hmm. No subtlety, not at all. It's okay. Nobody notices unless you tell them. Well, the normies don't anyway. Did I brighten some of those bits too much? I don't know. That's the point. They're not supposed to know unless you tell them. Sneaky tricks. Where were the rest of these? I want that little boost like that to play up. You will know when it will haunt you, yeah. That's the burden. No, too much. It's interesting going from knowing that that's a thing, just in general, I guess, that you can apply, and then you start noticing it everywhere, and then it becomes more like, oh, you did a good job with it, or you did something I haven't seen anyone do before. Addicted to cereal? Go to bed and yearn for my morning cereal and victim of big breakfast propaganda. Cereal is nice. I try not to eat it. I try not to. Because it's too expensive for what it is. It's not good. It's barely food. Not sure it is food of any sort. I don't know. Plunk some of these down in here as well. Little shadows I missed. It's like dessert. It is. It is like dessert. That's a good point. I think that kind of is how I treat it, actually. I kind of miss eating Rice Krispie bars, though. The ones that are stuck together with marshmallow. They're pretty nice. They're like disgusting and they're all air, but they're kind of nice. Nice and crunchy. I've been trying to eat other stuff instead. It's a bit more substantial. Not eating like a kid's cereal? Sure, the carbs and sugar is still more than I need, yeah. I used to like just chewing on bran flakes. Because they're crunchy. They're like crunchy little bits of nothing. But it is nice to crunch. This looks funny when I flip it. There's a lot of like value stuff going on in here and in here that I'm not sure if I'm a bit iffy squiffy about. Not entirely sure. I don't want to over render it also. Yeah, there's like sharp lines where I was rendering the glow. Dog kibble, but for people. Yeah, it is. People kibble. Does that help? Kind of. Kinda. A glow. Little bit glow. Random edges. I'm wondering too if I can shadow slightly like this, or is that gonna kill it off? Costco sells it in dog food size bags. Ooh. Wait, don't people get Lucky Charms like that, or the ones without the crunch in them, just the squish, or just the marshmallows? I'm sure they get them in dog food sized bags. If I was rich, I'd feed my dog meat. Yeah, just like raw meat. Oh, not raw meat, but like unprocessed, I mean. Put another 10 hours fussing with this painting so some guy on ArtStation can go, huh, neat, after looking at it for 3 seconds. I don't care what some guy does. ArtStation's full of fucking bots. Anyway. I can't post anything on ArtStation without getting like 10 emails like, hey, I like your art. Your art's so good. So emotion. So good, so emotion. Can I buy some? Can I buy some of your art? It's NFT shit, like, constantly. They need to sort that out. It's really, really annoying. Is that better if I swing that around there? Also, yeah, I don't care, I'm learning. I'm learning. Oh. Wait, is that the problem? Because I don't care what people are gonna think about my comic, so I don't have that as a motivation. Like I don't care. Like if it's shit, it's shit. I don't care. Freelance on it, I get hired by studios, yeah. Yes, but it is also full of that stuff. And it's very annoying. ArtStation and Twitter are like terrible for it. I do need to update my ArtStation too. What is this little like squish here? Not squish, the little bony bit on the arm. Let me go and... Where did my anatomy book go? Oh, there he is. I moved all my art books within reaching distance so I can actively reference them and go off on the stream. Let me see. What is that on the bone? What's it called? I keep calling it the Anconius, but I think that's a muscle in and around the elbow. Coracoidal process, yeah, because the coracobrachialis attaches to it. That's, yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. Ooh, 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 Cherry, remind me to get out my Gustave Doré book later. Also, I want to reference it when we are in study. See what's popular on Crunchyroll? Care a lot about it being exactly as it needs to be, and I kind of can't bother myself with lowest common denominator opinions. No, I get you. I guess the point of mine is I'm trying to do something unbothered by what people are gonna think. I want to go a little bit insane with it, and then if I want to do something where I care later, that's a whole other thing. But I need to commune with the crazy first. I need to open the gates and let the crazy out, and then we will see what happens after. That's my goal with it. So it needs to not be about anyone else. I will remind you. Thank you. Post it on DeviantArt so the AI algorithm picks it up to use it, yeah. I have not used DeviantArt in so long. Do I want more on there? Do I want more blue on there? See, I can halo things a bit, but I also need to not overdo that. And why is Cherry roasting it? Because Cherry can tell me if it's stupid. It needs to, like, make sense, but, you know, I need to not be like, oh, people aren't gonna like it if I do this concept or whatever, because that's lame. Oh no, oh, I'm gonna get judged. It needs to work, like, technically. It needs to be readable. Otherwise, what's the point? If it's not readable as a story, I may as well just go and, like, scream into Tumblr or whatever, like everyone else does. I don't know. Okay, oh, this little shadow needs sorting somehow. No limit to what can be considered technical. Well, Cherry's looking for plot holes, I guess. What about script writing a bit, yeah. It's still like crunchy. This is still, it needs to like fade out, that's the problem. It's annoying that it's not on one layer, or you can't add like a blur layer, or there's not a blur brush that will apply down onto all the other layers. Or like a blur mask or something. That would be helpful. Can't watch scriptwriters work, it feels like watching a bean counter. I do get that impression from the people I've listened to, or at least some of them, where they're like blocking things out very very structured. Okay, is that looking better? You can tell that I've done this with the pen and it looks crusty. I don't like it. Bad kind of crusty, not the good kind. I'm usually going for this. It's softer. I'm going to look in that back corner in a second as well. Top corner, rather. Crusty. Crusty up the top. Crusty in the top corner. John Everyman, and he's got big dreams, but he isn't the cool guy and he doesn't get approval. Stuff is falling apart for him. Yep. He's gonna be the cool guy by the end of the movie. That's okay, because the hot love interest will fall for him. He'll get everything he wants eventually. That's the lowest common denominator you're talking about, right? Oh, that bit's... Oh, that's like a shadow from over there. Okay. I might do a different layer as well, because this is getting to where I'm overlapping with stuff and dragging it around. Off topic, I really respect Weird AI for just making... Oh, Weird Al! Oh my goodness. Just making whatever he wants, pretty much in terms of music. He just seems like a chill, unbothered guy. He does. Just a silly little guy. Okay, where is that one gonna go this way? I'm just gonna do it on this layer because whatever. I'm sick of it, actually. I'm sick of it now, let's just go. Because we're not gonna see a whole lot of it anyway. You ain't gonna see a whole lot of it, we'll see a little bit under there. Yeah, you ain't gonna say too much about it. I say too much. One of the only celebrities that will actually make me sad when he dies. Ozzy Osbourne, I got real. Thought he was gone for years and years. I thought he was already gone. Okay, I need to, like, with this too. You know what? That can be a different layer because shiny is a pain in the bum. Making things shiny is a pain in the bum. So I shall have to float with it. And be careful with the gradients. Neil Peart and Iwata are the only celebrity deaths I cared about. Who's Neil Peart? I've not heard that name. Same happened to me with Tina Turner. I was very confused. Like, what do you mean she died in 2023? Huh. I didn't know that either. I don't know. I guess I don't keep up with celebrities really. Can I get away with I might need to condense this shine more actually because it's the contrast between that and the everything on top. It's like Peart. What's the drummer for lyricist? And drummer and lyricist for Rush. Ah. Not familiar. You know what? Let's do this with the pen first. And then I will wish wash. That can go on the top, and then I will also wish wash. Okay, I might do this a few times to get it right. I'm anticipating. Would it probably be good as well to have like a big sweeping? Well, I did put like a big sweeping gradient across it, but to do one like that more so. See, there's still like there's something off about this hip that ain't picking up right. I don't know if it's the top of the femur not having enough to pop it out because there's the butt, and then you don't really even see the bone because of how it blends in. Like, there's like too much grey, but I'm trying to balance the values. I think that's the problem. What's it been, an hour? Has it been an hour? I could do like a blur actually later and then selectively erase. That might be the way to go. Because I'm thinking about the ribs still looking too crusty in that cast shadow towards the edge of them. I do not like it. I do not like it at all. You can't really see the edge of where this fabric is either. Oh yeah, and that shadow there needs to wash. It might even look better if yeah, you know what? It needs a core shadow along there as well. Where was I? I'm thinking about going into the layers, but I'm like, just do all the flipping over painting first and then go back to it after. That can be dealt with. Easy. Layers easy. Just do overpaint. Do overpaint quickly. Go back to later. Figure it out after. Yeah. Oh, wait, did I? Wait a minute, where did my gutters go? Hey, hey now. Uh-oh, did I delete a layer? Whoops. Oh no. Is that why the fucking ribs are crunchy? Oh no. I hit the delete button, am I stupid? Oh yeah, okay. Yep. Apparently so. Let me let me go back and like copy the layer that I just did. I did a whoopsie. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do it again because I'm scared of deleting stuff that I shouldn't. Or hitting another button and losing the bit where I deleted it. I do not want to go back and dig through the temporary save files to get it back. That would be a huge pain. Don't want to deal with it. It would be a huge pain in the butt. Oh, I found a meme about blorbos. Hang on. I was going to post the blorbo. I guess it's a meme. Everything's a meme. Let me go and put that in the Discord. I didn't know people were referring to characters just as the character, but apparently that is a thing and they're comparing it to blorbo as a term for characters. And they did a funny little chart, and I think it's interesting. It's not really a chart, kind of, almost. Memes? Let me see if I can find it. What else looks iffy squiffy on this painting? Also chat if you would like to roast what needs doing. Is it gonna let me post that? Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. I've not heard people using the character before, but I also don't TikTok. I don't TikTok and I don't Tumblr right now. So blorbo is the last wave of slang that I am familiar with. I haven't had the updates yet. Let's get some shine down here. Let's get some shine down here. Confused. What is supposed to be happening in the picture? Well, what, this one? She's like waking up from a tomb. Maybe. I thought you meant the blorbo. I thought you meant the blorbo graph. Kiki and Booba? What is Kiki and Booba? Or is it Boba? Boba? What are those big lumpy trees? Baobab? Those shapes and tell me what one is Kiki and one is Boba. Oh, I see. It is a chart to describe it to the chat, where one shape is like a SpongeBob flower, and the other one is that, but with pointed edges instead of round. But yeah, you're right. I knows it. Okay, that is the slab. That is the slab, and I need to just pop this out more. Get that edge to read, because I ain't doing it right now. It ain't working. Oh, now, okay, now it picks up. Now it picks up. It didn't need much. I'm really wary about breaking those shadow shapes up. I don't want to break that silhouette too much because it reads really nice right now. And if I start adding too much detail into the fabric crinkles, it will kill it off. I don't want that. Do you want more of this value popping around there though? And then it can link up. It can link up to that and start to like fade down and away. That's it. A bit of interference with it. Does that carry it on? Yeah. Okay. Oh no, there's more down here. Ooh. The rips look slightly better now, but they still need. Oh, this big brush kind of helps. This feels like using felt tip pens when the brush is really small, because it goes on the screen. The nice etched glass makes a really good noise. I think I've got a felt nib for it, but it wears down very quickly and it's kind of... It's not slippery enough. Not slippery enough for the lines I like to draw. Am I fed up with that now? I think maybe. I think I might be. Oh, I need to make a note of something. I need to make a note of something. Oh, sorry. I hope that's not too loud, the clunk clunk. Right. Like that. I will do. I did want to soften out that white as well. Where is it? It's on one of these because it's in the top. Oh yeah, that shows without the lines. I don't know what that one is. Is that someone else? What is that? Where is that? Show me. What is this? Oh, it's just a tiny little bit. Okay. It's just a tiny little corner. I think I was going to adjust it on a different version, but I will probably just do it like this. Probably. I guess I could paint some like extra fabric over the top or whatever, but I don't know. I'm getting tired of it slowly. Getting tired of it. I'm going to see if I can finish it and then I will hop off because I've got some other stuff to do anyway. So. I would like to finish it and be done. I like the bit at the top with her hair where you can see the back through it, but it's like grayed out in here. I think that looks nice. It does it under the body too, but it's not as obvious as there where there's like edge contrast. I think that looks cool. Is that like fine? I'm gonna take some off on that arm and the hand. It's very crunchy. It's easy to paint like over what's going on. What? Oh, I see you there. I see you there. Just do one more by there. Do one more little gutter. And then go back to the shine. And have a look in the thing. Oh, let's block that down. God damn the lighting. Hello, Groovy. How are we? Chef's kiss. Thank you. I am learning, and I will roast this later and figure out what I don't like because there's probably things I can't see yet that are bothering me. Doing good, good. You have the next artwork to do. Oh, what is it next? What is it next? Trading card art, expanding my roster, Dr. Doom. Ooh. That's cool. Can we see it when you are done? I would be interested to see it. Do I want to? No, I don't know. I don't want to mess with the fabric. Try my best. I might even think to redo it again and again until I'm happy. It's not a bad idea. It's fun to do that with poses. Do I need like... I feel like that should have a crunchy edge on it. It looks like faded out or whatever. But sometimes I wish-wash the edges too much. Sometimes I wish-wash those edges too much. Oh, wait, what was I looking at down here, actually? Oh, I can do that. That's better. That's better. That's better. And then soften. After, oh, some of this down here is crunch. I see. I see. I see where the crunch is. I see so much crunch. So I'll still read it. No, it's not interfering with them or values now. Okay. This was a bit more difficult than I thought, but like not entirely. Once I figured it out, it went pretty quick after the value fighting that I had to do. I don't mind that is a bit more pulled back, but this hand is still in too much shadow. I've got lines to do, actually. I'm just going to do some line stuff later. Yeah, this needs more like softening in here. Fade it out. Can you spot anything else, chat? Oh, hang on, there we go. Look. Oh, that is better. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Like these little nublets down here. Oh, that way fixed that bit. Yeah, good. Good, good. Good, good. What is she laying on? Oh, it's like a slab thing. You know the tilty ones in a morgue? One of those. Chat, what is mogging? I don't know what that means. What is the Zoomer speak? I don't know what it means. Do I want to do any more on that belly button? I don't think so. I feel like it's kind of soft enough, maybe? It might be soft enough. Like a gurney. Yeah, I don't know the right word for it. I've always just heard them called the slab. Mug means to be more attractive than someone. Oh. Huh. I was just thinking about cats, like moggies. Mogging is now synonymous with mewing, which is the big jawline meme. Oh, I'm aware of the mewing. A mewing moggy. Okay. I'm mogging you, showing off my awesome jawline. I look so much better than you with my chisel features. I understand. Thank you for explaining, chat. I do a thing where I like don't purposefully go out and learn about it. I see how long it takes me to like figure it out by osmosis. Because I don't like interact with anyone that uses those kind of words or need to. So I'm like I'm a tourist. I'm on safari. I'm on safari. What is this? Aha, I see. I see, I see. I see. Let me do a gradient on this if it will catch it as well. That little shine down the middle. Little shine down the middle of that guy. Yeah. I could raspberry sauce, but do I? Do I? I'm not sure about raspberry sauce. Not sure. I could put some like creepy eyeballs hanging out in the back here, actually. Just like little, like very, very, very subtle. Just very subtle little. You gotta deep fry, contrast adjust the image to see them kind of thing. Paint them on and then make them really pale. Perhaps on a different layer. I'm gonna have to do a BRB in a minute also. How long has it been? Nearly 2 hours. Nearly 2 hours. Could draw some like that like mimics the shapes of the fabric. I don't know. I could sit and add more and more stuff. I don't know when is a good place to stop, but not yet. I know that the answer is not yet, but I'm not sure why. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. I always seem to default to smoky shapes. Who's bloop in chat? Is that you? Chat, who bloop? Is that you? Oh no. Extra eyeballs. That's where our eyeballs are. They're just like hiding in the back somewhere. She got them in her face right now. Drops the eyeballs out and is looking around on the floor from like Velma. I've dropped my eyeballs. Who else could it be? I don't know. Who else could it be? Oops. I don't know about no eyeballs in the back here. I don't know about no eyeballs, officer. I don't have any eyeballs on me. No, I don't think I like it. I don't think I like it. I don't think so. I don't think so. I feel like it hint at something in the background, but I don't know. I do kind of like the heavy shadow. Your mom! Yeah, it's the mum chat. Popping off in the mum chat. Does that work actually, or is that too heavy? I was gonna reduce this and then do another layer of air. smaller specular highlights. Within that, to get it to condense, I suppose. I don't want it just like this because it's going to be too chunky, but it needs a bit of room. Needs a little bit of room. To sit in. Needs a value to sit in. Beep, 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 beep. There we go. Let me check just in case. Oh no, was it used? Oh. Oh, I see. Is that a mug and muggy? Bunny with feelers on it? Oh. That's cute. There are birds that have got those little tufts also, yeah? I can't look at that yet because I can't show it on the stream. On the cord, as the kids say. Is that what the kids say? Spend too much time on the cord. No, I didn't think so. They do now. Music. Oh wait, where's my it's not, well, it is a correction layer, but I'm not actually using it as a thing to correct. No, that reads. It reads in black and white, right? It's in black and white. No, it does read. It does read, but what kind of... Hang on. Show me the tone curve. Show me the tone curve for where all my values are, actually. Show me the graph. Show me the value graph. Look, woo, it's all down that way. It's all down that way. Can I? Oh no. Oh, here we go. Here's trouble now. Here's trouble now if I start messing with it. So I pulled the value up a bit because I did have it just like dark like that. That's too heavy. It's too heavy. Does it look nice if... I imagine it'd look nice soft. Those kind of values. That's like way too soft. Pretty soft. I think it's okay because I'm trying to like pop out where those really bright little pops are. Bright little pops. Oh yeah, no, the saturation is what's doing it. Yeah, never mind. Here comes the fuss. Yep, the fuss and the bother. The fuss and the bother. I'm going to go back to this layer because I think I have more room to play around with this. It's just that saturation that's popping it up, and that doesn't pick up in the grayscale. I think that's another fight I'm having actually, where I want the values to work to focus things, but you also need to do that with the saturation. Like that's the other side to it. It's fighting with it with the saturation. I like to see you do emotional exercises. That's mean. I thought we'd finished bullying. Does that look nice? Anatomical and technical things. So I want to see what you would be if you'd practice making a particular feeling as quick sketches. That would be fun, actually. I do like my anatomy. A lot. Oh, that's pretty. Ooh, hang on, that's good. I thought that needed more shine, look. Hello, Goblin. How are we doing? Hello. Welcome to the stream. What's going on? I don't know why you consistently get the sing-song voice, also. But you do. You know what? What about in there? Is that good? Yeah, I guess it's like inverse, isn't it? It's like inverse because that would be where the shadow is. Occlusion shadow, the little corner. The little corner hole, the cornhole. Are these highlights new? I'm doing overpaints. Let me show you. Hang on. Yeah, okay, so it was like that before when I started, and I did a bit of messing about underneath, I think, but these are new. These little highlights are new. Oh yeah, and this like little bit of bloom, you cannot see where I am pointing, this bit of bloom in kind of this area and like this area when I turn that back on, so you've got the light popping through and going at the side. Yeah, maybe more. Maybe more. Oh yeah, hey, that helped. Ah, that helped. I haven't got enough bright highlight like that. If I put some there, is that gonna... Ooh, I don't know if I like that. There's not enough volume of goop on the face. Not goop. No. Flames. I want to say atmospheric perspective, but that's not right. That's when it's outside. I mean with the body. Between the flesh and bone, there isn't enough volume for it to turn different, you know? There's not enough room to like fade it out like the booba and everything. Oh, that's better. Okay. Like, I really like the points along the face where it's like, the da-da-da. And especially on skulls when you get like this down there with the canines. Can you turn the skeleton layers off, or is it all intertwined too much? I can. I've got the lines for the skeleton separate and also the fill on the skeleton. I don't know how much of this overpaint would affect that. You just want to see the blue, right? So it's popping. Taking Goop's name in vain unleashed Gwyneth's wrath. I forgot about that. Did she make a candle that smelled like her business? You know? Not like the name of I mean like the downstairs department, you know? That was her, right? Or was that someone else? Where are the skeleton layers? That looks like tinfoil if I do that. Crunchy. Show me the skelly layers. Where's the skelly? Where's the skelly? Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, see, I can do that. I can do that. There's just a whole bunch of overpainting that makes it. Yeah, you can still see the painting in there. I do. Wait, where's the painting layer for the skeleton actually? Is it that one? No. That's a shame. That one? I think that's about as clear as I can get it. There you go. Someone has made a beer of her business too. Ooh. Surely that's not the best thing though, because it's gonna smell like yeast and bread. If it's beer. Like, what? Surely that's not the best choice. Or is that the joke? Is that the joke? Wanna be goop? Wonder what kind of witch effect she has on people. It's turned them that primitive to drink that kind of thing, like it has magical properties. I don't know. Yeah, I was gonna say bathwater, innit? Bathwater. An authentic yeast infection. Making a. How did they make sourdough starters? I bet people. I don't even want to think about that because I bet people do it. I've seen some horrible shit. People do. I don't want to find out. Don't want to know. I don't want to know. No, thank you. It's real. Oh boy. My magic, you mean mouth infection? I don't know what layers I need and don't know, but I have messed with those. That was a duplicate one. No, I saw a woman claim she made layers. I've seen all the horrible stuff. I'm not even gonna start. I'm not even gonna start, man. I'm not even gonna start. Those are other bits, yeah? Yeah, those are other pieces that I don't need. I think I might just abandon those layers. I'm gonna abandon some layers, I don't need them all. And it was bad or something? Oh, that was that was like a value test that I did. I can get rid of that. What is this one? What is this? What is this? Oh, that was the green test that I did. Okay. I still think it's too evenly blue. But is the big gradient over it gonna do it bad? Is the big gradient gonna do it badly? Let's see. Let's see. I want to try a bit of seafoam green on it because I always like that. I always like the seafoam green. It's quite pleasant. That sort of colour. That sort of colour. And then I'll let the rest of it be blue. Selectively. It's a nasty world out there. It sure is. This needs to go on top of the other layers too. This might have helped, actually, where the form shadow for that is to like differentiate it by color instead of value because there's too many values going on. Human bread and cheese. Oh no, not human cheese. Oh no. I didn't think of that. Less gross somehow. Liposuction meatballs made by a chef is somehow better. Liposuction meatballs. I haven't heard of those. That's new. I was thinking about the don't look it up, it's not nice. The period bacon. Do I want that to, oh, okay, if I'm doing that, do I want that to kick out blue? I suppose I want it to kick out blue. The what? Yeah, don't. You don't want to know. 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 Does that look better? Is that better, chat? What do you think? Oh yeah, it's less what's the word? Flat. I suppose it's too evenly one color over the whole thing. I need to take some of it off up here because that's making it look like it is a shape that it is not. I think. Head along here. Just isolate it a bit more. Pretty posters say what the fuck just came out of me. Maybe they got rid of it. I hope they got rid of it. I can't remember where it was that people were discussing it. It was probably Reddit. It was probably Reddit. I don't know. People nasty. People nasty. People gross. I'm gonna do that BRB actually. Let's hit save, but smash that save button, chat. I will be back. Give me a few minutes. I'll be back. Oh, I'm back. Hello. Hello. Oops, how are we doing? Let's have a see at this again. Oh, have I got, let me fix that over here. There we go. Now I can seize. Almost. There we go. There we go. I think there's still something wrong with the values, but now that I've left for a minute and come back. Looks better like that, so maybe it's a saturation thing. That looks much better with the green. No. That's much better with the green. Let's try and finish what I was doing here. Try and finish that, and I'll get another layer into. Do a pesky highlight inside these, and then paint it a little bit more, and I might leave it alone. I don't know if I'll come back to it. I might need a rest from it to figure out. I'm not convinced that I don't want anything up in this corner. I'm not convinced yet. Not convinced. It's a strong maybe. It's a very strong maybe. A big perhaps. Is Clown still hanging about, actually? I don't have anything to say. I'm just wondering if Clown's hanging about. Oh no, actually, does Clown wanna draw later? Because I'm gonna be doing. Oh no, we're doing thingy anyway. Never mind. We doing stuff anyway. It's not working. Let's have a little edge on this, maybe. Draw a little while. Got a JoJo date later. Oh, hell yeah. I hope you have a good JoJo date. It's cool. I'm gonna blast some stuff and then I may draw some blowbows. I may blowbow a little while. If we're gonna chat shit. Got notes to compare, I guess. Let's go up that way too. No, we're getting to the Pillar Men in part 2, so we'll see. Ooh. Cars would be fun to paint. I like cars. Wait, am I on the big... Wait, is this all in the same layer? Did I just mess that up? No. Oh, no, I see what's going on. Paint a color into it. I see what I did. Do I want to mess with this anymore? Do I want to? Let's try some raspberry sauce. Shall we? It would have to swing into this. Still in the beginning of part 3. Did you say you started with part 3? I can't remember now. water, dude. Is it pepper-free raspberry sauce? I don't know if it's pepper-free raspberry sauce or not. No raspberry sauce? Maybe down the bottom or something. Start from the beginning. Ah. It must have been what else we were. Where else are we talking about that? Ugh. Oh, does that work? I like this droplet brush. That's pretty useful for different things. Like more than you would think. Lip. Or even, maybe even just like a little bit. So it's not super heavy. I'm gonna blur it out. Oh, blur it out some. Does it want more? Do you want more blur? Does it want more blur? Or pulling around shapes. I'm not sure. I think I might leave it alone. I now and then I can come back to it. That leg is still bothering me, actually. It does need more. If I squint my eyes, I just look at the front of the rib cage and the skull, but that should be more lit up too. I'll look at that another time. I might poke at it later, like off the stream as well. Maybe. Okay, I think I'm gonna scoot. And then I will see if I can finish it off stream. I will be posting it on the Patreon first when it's done. Oh yeah, that was my overpaint. And I might do a variant. I'm thinking about it. Still thinking about it. I don't know. We'll see. Right, I'm gonna go, chat. I'm gonna go and finish some other stuff, and it's actually food time soon as well. I didn't realize it was that late. It is food time, so I'm gonna do that, and then I will see you tomorrow, I assume. Have a good one, chat. Goodbye.